Took a picture of that plane in case that's the plane I die on. Dublin bound, man. Dublin bound. Alright, well, I'm going to be getting on shortly. And I'm on Aer Lingus 118. In case that's the flight that goes down. Trying to make it over to the site, man. And the guy who I was trying to was supposed to get a ride with, can't do it today. So I didn't feel like waiting for a taxi. So I'm doing an urban hike. I'm all right. I'm in good spirits, man. Got some sleep on the plane. Tried to take a little nap, and well, I'm just ready to go. So pop down and grab some breakfast and then hit the road. So alright, well, I'll be at the building here shortly. Sitting at the train station in Malahide, going to Clongriffin, going back to the hotel. Right, we're in Clongriffin, going up to the train right now. And I mean, it's looking really nice today. Got sun. So, yeah, I think we're gonna have a good day. Dublin Castle, roaming around. Yeah, pretty cool. It looks like they must be working on it or something. Walking up to the Guinness Storehouse. somewhere. Yeah, I want to drop my phone on one of these grates. That would really suck. That would really suck. But yeah, so coming up to the Guinness Storehouse. I'm gonna take a tour. Alright, waiting in line for the Guinness tasting room. Do some samples.
Okay, lovely. So, what you're going to do for me is you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, pull right through the head of the beer, taking in a generous mouthful. So not just sipping it, really taking a nice mouthful. Slowly let the flavours just awaken your palate. Swallow and then breathe out again. Okay, so let's see if we can pick out some of those attributes. So feel free to taste again as I'm taking you through these. So first taste, the hardest one to get is that malty sweetness right on the tip of the tongue. Later on down the sides, that roasted barley, that real distinct rich roast. And then finally at the back, that kick from those bitter sweet hops to finish off. And that mouthfeel is down to the smooth velvety texture that we put in from the nitrogen gas. So as you're enjoying your samples, I'm just going to point out a couple of things in this room. First thing to note is this portrait at the back, only known portrait we have of Arthur Guinness. He was born in 1725. He inherited £100 from his godfather, which he used to set up a brewery, and he moved here in 1759. He married Olivia Whitmore. Together they had 21 children, only of which 10 survived into adulthood. However, he did pass on the Guinness tradition through 6 generations. First of all to his son, Arthur II, that you can see on my right hand side, and later on his grandson, Benjamin Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aaron. I'm a member of the beer specialist team here at Guinness Storehouse. It sounds like I made it up myself, but it's a real job. Our team acts as ambassadors for Guinness at a local and international level, talking about our beers and our variants all over the world. Most of you have had the opportunity to try Guinness Draft here for the very first time, for some of you, in our tasting rooms just opposite us. But where you are now is Taste More. This gives you the opportunity to experience some beers that have never seen the light of day and you will never see again. And that's exactly what we're going to taste here today. This is our Plum Pudding Porter, a creation that was devised over the festive season at the Open Gate Brewery, our experimental brewery here at St. James's Gate, which includes the addition of figs, cherries, raisins, plums, as well as cinnamon and nutmeg thrown in as well, giving the combination of the plum pudding. At 7.2%, the alcohol just allows the flavours to really carry across the palate absolutely wonderfully. Sláinte is the Irish term for health, so it's a great way to say cheers during our time here in Dublin, ladies and gents. So we're going to give that a go. If you raise your glass in the air. 1, 2, 3! Sláinte, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves ready and enjoy the rest of your day at the home of Guinness. Thank you.
Okay, so there's 6 steps to pouring your perfect pint of Guinness, okay? And as I said, some are very simple and very easy. So simple, the first step, get yourself a cold, dry, clean Guinness glass, yeah? I know what you are thinking. That looks hard. Right. It's tough, okay? So we keep our Guinness at 5 to 7 degrees Celsius. And is there anyone here from the States? Yeah? 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. You Google that.
Thank you.
No problem. Because we believe it's the best temperature when it comes to drinking your Guinness, okay? So step 1, done, you've got a glass. Step 2, what you want to do is tilt your glass. And does anyone know what angle do you want to tilt your glass?
45 degrees.
Oh, you knew as well. So
I was standing by that number.
You're just trying to... Right. So step 2, you want to tilt your glass 45 degrees. And how we do this, there's a bit of a trick. So have you all seen the golden harp on the Guinness glass, okay? What you do with this golden harp is face it directly at the nozzle of the tap, okay? So the golden harp faces the nozzle of the tap, and you know then it's roughly 45 degrees, okay? Then step number 3, the fun one for yourselves, you want to pull your tap all the way down, okay? Don't worry, I know it's empty, it's just an example tap. No one panic, right? So while your glass is tilted at 45 degrees, you want your Guinness to fill up all the way to the bottom of the golden harp, okay? Down to the bottom of the golden harp. To the bottom of the golden harp, right? Once you're at the bottom of the golden harp then, your tap stays on, straighten your glass out, and let your Guinness then fill to the top of the golden harp, okay? I'm sure you'll all find the top of the golden harp. Yes. Top of the golden harp. And once you're up the top then, very simple, you stop, okay? Now comes step 4. And has everyone here got a Guinness before? Yeah? Yeah? Or most of us anyway, okay? So you should all know step 4 then. The most painful, most heartbreaking step as a customer, this one. Honestly, every time I'm in the pub, there's a tear to my eye, this step. Step number 4, any ideas of what it might be? You leave it settle, you wait, okay? And I'll explain why we do this once we all have steps 1 to 4 done. We'll do steps 5 and 6 then afterwards. And then I suppose you can all go on to the unofficial step, you know? Number 7, drink it. Right, so step 4 done, you've let your Guinness rest, you're ready for step 5. And for step 5, instead of pulling back, because when you pull back you get nitrogen, CO2 and Guinness, okay? For step 5, just to get pure Guinness out of your tap, what you want to do is push your tap forward, okay? So you push forward all the way till you get a little dome on top, okay? A little dome on top, a little dome on top. You can see the look in the buzz, you know? That dome on top is what we call here the pride of the pint. Makes it look better, taste better, and if I'm honest as well, it just looks cool in photos too. Okay? And then step number 6, your golden harp faces out for everyone to see. The glass harp on the back faces you. Very simple, present it on your counter. And just say, enjoy your Guinness. Obviously, you don't have to say enjoy your Guinness. It's your own Guinness. Just talking to yourself then.
Alright, so here I am waiting on the train. I'm on the wrong side of the road, it seems like. But yeah, so waiting on a train. I'm gonna go out to Hope. And that Hope is like a peninsula, kind of like an island. Should be some cliff walk stuff out there, and that's where I'm going. Gonna go do some exploring, do some visiting. Beautiful country out here. Highly suggest coming out here if you can. Alright, so I'm taking the Bog of the Frogs loop, something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm taking. Should be like 3 hours. Alright, well this thing's getting pretty steep. This is a tough climb. Very tough climb. Alright, this is a pretty awesome trek. I'm following this purple loop, right? I'm going backwards from what they're doing. But so far, this is a pretty awesome trek. They said bog. I wasn't thinking how bad, how muddy it could be. But it gets the spots here where it's just a lot of mud. A lot of mud. And that's okay. Keep roaming. Keep roaming. This is what I like doing. This is what I do. Get out here. Get out here and enjoy these things. Ireland's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. My muddy trail. But I tell you, it's joyful. It's definitely a neat trail, a unique thing. I haven't experienced mud everywhere, on the tops, all the way up the trail, everywhere. Mud, mud, mud. It's kind of strange. I mean, normally you get down in a bog. I'm going up, up a bog. Very unique. Hope I don't slip and bust myself up. All right. Well, I wanted to have a picture or a video of this trail, this mud bog trail. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna bust myself up. I'm gonna bust myself. Okay. I'll take a picture from the top. Cool. It's pretty awesome. This is kind of what you think about Ireland. You know, you're kind of in here, you kind of think, you know, it just kind of has that look to it. Now I'm on this trail. I'm on top of a mountain, and I'm about to get onto the cliff area. And you can see how steep it is over in here. But yeah, things covered in moss. You know, it's really unique. I don't know anywhere else like this. I don't. Very unique. The soil is just so rich looking and dark. Yeah. And it's actually very peaceful. I don't think too many people are taking the long trail like I am. All right, let me keep going. Like, look at these trees. I'm not sure what they are. They kind of have a birch look to them, but they don't. They kind of do, but they don't. I'm not sure what type of trees these things are. The white bark. They may be some type of birch. I'm not sure, but they're really unique looking. All right, let's keep going. See how knotted they are? These trees are really knotty. The birch kind of don't look like that. The birch I'm used to anyway, kind of don't look like that. I mean, you can tell this tree here has been here for a long time. Right? The sun of those towers kind of down that way. It's Dublin. And I'm on the side of a cliff looking for a trail. I know there's a trail around here somewhere. that down there would be Dublin. Kind of down in that vicinity. Down there. Now, where the trail is, I have no idea, because, I mean, this is kind of trail. I think the trail must be down there. Well, you know me, a trail. If there's a trail, I'll find it. But yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, well, let me get down there and try to figure this out. This is grand, I'd say. This is an excellent walk, an excellent trip along the Irish coast. And the best thing, I don't think I gotta worry about snakes. Oh man, look at this. Awesome, man. Someone's been living in there. These seagulls are a little different too. I don't recognize them. I don't know what kind of bird those are. But those are the birds. Those are the birds that are flying around out here. Whatever that kind of bird is. See a toucan? I don't know what he is. But I'm seeing a bunch of those birds. Well, I'm not gonna say I bit off more than I can chew, but this is a pretty healthy trip here along the purple route in Howth. H-O-W-T-H. Howth. Yeah, I don't get it neither, but that's the way they pronounce it. Healthy trip. I'm really enjoying this trip. Now, I came for work and work went well. So far, so good. Really enjoy being out here. I'm gonna finish this cliff walk, have myself some dinner, and then get on with it then. Caught a case of the Irish flu. I don't know if I really did, but I got a real hoarse, real bad cough. Real hoarse. Not good. One of those things, man. I can't kick. And not a hangover. Just real bad, stuffed up. I think it may be allergy based because I'm not used to any of these plants, any of the stuff out here. Getting some exercise and kind of working it out seems to be helping. I mean, I'm coughing up a lot. The sea air, the salt water. I think that's all good for me. It's pretty awesome. Let's just stop and look for a second. Fishing boat out there. Trail kind of just winds along these cliffs. Pretty cool. Just look, it's pretty awesome. I'm not near around here, but I am making my way. I am getting pretty far into it. It's a nice walk. It's a nice walk if you have some time. I'm rolling right through it because that's the way I kind of hike. I kind of hike right through. I kind of roll. But yeah, it would be a nice walk in the day if you had like a full day. Grab a picnic lunch. It's muddy. Just gotta be ready for that. But yeah, so coming around the bend here and just getting my video on, man. Up there I think it's probably one of the planes that I flew in on. This is the island, the peninsula island thing that if you fly into Dublin, you fly over. Sit a while in memory of Seamus Mayhem. Oh, something. Is that the ghost of Seamus Mayhem? I don't know. How you doing, Seamus Mayhem? You out here waiting on your trawler out there? All right. Say hello to your mother.
Hey, Mom.
Okay. Just can't get perspective. There's nothing to get perspective on. Okay, there's some little birds flying way down in there. I mean, that's a high up cliff. Nothing to get perspective. It's pretty awesome. So very early for my flight. I don't want to go down there and wait, but I've got like 3 hours to blow here. Yep. No idea what gate I'm at. No clue. But, yeah, whatever. Floats your boat. I'm here. Waiting to go home.